G'day guys, this is, look, I'll be honest with you, if you're new to my channel, this one is a super quick layout, super simple, like almost embarrassed to put this up, it's so simple, but it looks so good. Like it just, okay, so let's just start. I'm sort of getting myself all out of whack here. First things first. Okay, so I cut out those titles. They are from the PAIGE Evans Splendid collection, and they're from paper number 14. Now, I grabbed this HEIDI SWAPP SUNCHASER paper. I bought 2 of it because I knew what I wanted to do with it, and it was just a matter of doing it, basically. Now, I was thinking about, oh, sorry, the HEIDI SWAPP paper is called Sunset Skies. Now, let me explain. I basically knew what I wanted to do with this paper as soon as I saw it, and I haven't wavered from that idea, and it was just a matter of getting the idea onto paper, or rip the paper up to make the idea, if that makes sense. So, so I'm pretty much, I pulled out a heap of ink, I pulled out some stamps, I pulled out a whole heap of stuff, and then I realized, no, go back to what you were thinking in the beginning. Keep it simple, because sometimes our layouts, we overcomplicate them with clutter in too much. And over the last week, when I have been dying to get into my craft room and I haven't been able to, all I've wanted to do is just do something simple. That's all I wanted to do. Just give me 5 minutes to just create something simply. And as soon as I had the chance to sit down, this is what I did. And I sat there looking at it, and I actually, you guys might, I don't know, you might look at this and you might think, Karen, you're an idiot. Like, what are you thinking? But I'm almost embarrassed to say it's that simple that does it really warrant a video? But you know what? I want you guys to understand that not every video that I create is going to be overly complicated. This is one for breaking it down super simple. And when you create a layout like this, see how it looks like. So what I'm essentially doing is I'm morphing 2 pieces of paper together and creating the sunrise. That's what I'm creating with it. Even though it sort of looked like that on paper, but with the lines, it's kind of like the mountains and the horizon, if that makes sense. That's what I had in my head. Now, of course, when you start putting these on here and they're not perfectly straight and they're not, my hands were killing me this day. Please apologize for accept my apology for using my Cricut tool. My hands were so swollen, and I've actually wanted to scrap all weekend, and I physically haven't been able to because I knew I needed to get some content done, and I pushed through on Friday and got it done. But I tell you what, my hands were so sore. I had no choice but to just stop, and it'll be okay. I knew you guys would understand, and if you're new to my channel, I have seroneg rheumatoid arthritis in all my joints, and last week I cleaned 6 office block, two-story units with like 3 bathrooms in each. So I was in a little bit of pain, I've got to say, a little bit. So I did have to take the weekend, and I am only voiceovering these on Sunday night because I just spent the time with my family and had my niece and nephew over this weekend. So I spent time with them, and we watched, oh, it was so good. We watched movies, and what did we watch? Puss in Boots, the new one, and we watched that, and yeah, I made, we got waffle cones and we made choc tops. So we made them from scratch. And so we made choc tops, and we had our dinner. What did we have for dinner? I can't even remember. Oh, I made homemade sausage rolls. Kids love that. Snuck in a couple of veg and they didn't even know. And my kids are fine with veg, but my niece, she will, if she sees a veg, man, she'll pull it to pieces to get that piece of veg out. And that's fine. Each to their own, you know. Some kids love them and some kids don't, and it's just straight up. So basically what you're seeing there is me just going, is this just too simple? Do I have to sort of reinvent the wheel here? But I love how that looks. So why do we have to overcomplicate things? Why do we have to keep adding things on? We don't. So if you noticed right at the very beginning, I did put gesso on my paper, my white cardstock. Why I didn't pull that out and swap it for one that's not gessoed, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't end up, I decided because I was going to use some color blocking just with some tone on tone stamping, and I pulled out some different marks, and I was going to sort of create some added interest onto the page. But once I tore it and once I joined the pages together, I actually didn't want anything else on there. And I know that sounds a little weird, because you know me, I like to keep things simple. I like a very uncluttered layout, but this one's taken it to the extreme. This one is definitely, this is me checking to make sure this is square, because it didn't look right on the paper, but I worked out what it actually was. I actually wear multifocal lenses in my glasses, and the days that I was cleaning, I wasn't wearing my glasses because it was the humidity was off the charts, and I have to tell you, it was sweat. I don't think I've sweat that much in my life. Like, it was crazy hot. So I didn't wear my glasses, and I've actually found over the weekend, I've actually got a headache from wearing my glasses again properly, because you know, if you wear glasses, if you've just got readers or whatever, that's fine. But to have a multifocal lens where it transitions from distance down to reading takes a little bit of getting used to. So I've sort of felt a bit groggy the last 2 days getting used to it again. So I won't be stopping wearing my glasses again in the near future. So I kid you not, this is how I literally wanted to leave this layout here purely so I had the opportunity to have a bit of a chin wag with you guys and let you know where I'm at and what I'm doing. And we're off to the hospital tomorrow. Well, actually, the day that you are probably watching this, on Monday, we're off to the hospital and to get a new cast on Angie's hand and arm. If you're new to my channel and you don't follow me on Facebook, my daughter was at women's AFL training the other night, and she just tackled very awkwardly and broke her finger. So Jen's just saying hi there. And yeah, so Ange has broken her finger, and it's right down near the knuckle. So she needs to have it in a cast. You know, like, how many times did someone break a finger and you just strap it together and she'll be right? Well, that's not really going to be the case for Ange. She's done a good job on it. So she has to go and get her back slab off tomorrow and get a new cast put on. And then when I get home, I will be in the craft room. I'm feeling a little bit disjointed from you guys. I feel like I have spent a little bit of money. Oh, Cass, if you're watching this, I bought the boring stuff. And Cass knows this, okay? She knows this. I had so much more in my cart, and I had all the fun stuff in my cart, and I want to buy some Distress Oxide sprays. So I had all this stuff in my cart, and I was going to buy all the fun stuff, and then realized I need to buy the boring stuff, you know, like sleeves to go in your albums. You know, that boring stuff, you know, tape runners, the stuff that costs you money, but it's not fun to play with. It's boring, but that's all right. So I bought some of that stuff. I bought some other bits and pieces along the way. I bought some stuff. So over the next, I have to say, I'm really excited. So whenever this order comes in, I will open for you. I will do a quick unboxing, but I'll do that on Facebook. I won't do that on YouTube because I don't know. I don't know. I just think a quick unboxing on Facebook's easier. I sort of like my YouTube channel to be, maybe I could do a shorts. I'll just do a short sort of photo kind of thing. Just a really quick short one to show you what I got in my order, because there is one. I did keep one of the fun things in there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, the only thing I really did is, you can see here, I'm dipping my watercolor pencil. These are the Distress watercolor pencils that I absolutely love. Now, I just wanted to create a little bit of a shadow on the side of the sun. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? You don't have a shadow on the sun. The sun is the sun, right? The shadow is cast from there. But I thought it needed a bit of dimension. Now, I was going to go along and I was going to create sort of dimension all the way along on all the different colors. And then I went, no, I think it's busy enough with the tears. And the title being Wonderful Sunshine. These are photos from when Gizmo was really tiny. I think this was like the first or second weekend he was with us. And we took him over to Bribey. And we were trying to get him to jump over this log. And mate, it was painful. Not a chance. And we couldn't work out what was going on. Then we realized it was a kite. Not a kite as in on a string. A kite as in the bird in the sky. And it was circling above. And when we got Gizmo, we were warned that kites and eagles in our area will swoop down and take Chihuahua puppies. And they will literally scoop up Chihuahuas and take them. And because pardon the analogy, but they're like rat dogs, and they look like rats to them. So they're tiny, and yeah. So anyway, we couldn't work out what the heck he was looking at. We thought he was, just balking at going over this log. Little did we realize he was protecting himself behind the log. So yeah, but that's all right. So now I am writing on here. You can see me doing my journaling on here, but I'm doing it very tone on tone because I wanted the simplicity to remain with the layout. So I've added a little bit of iced spruce down the bottom there just to create a little bit slightly darker at the bottom. I just did that on both ends, and then I did the journaling. I just used a Creative Memories green metallic marker, and you can see it's there, but it's not in your face. Like if I had to use black or white, it would have been really bright. So I quite often do that when I do my journaling. And if you're new to my channel, howdy doody, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, because it really helps my channel out and it helps me get my videos out and other people get to see them. So, and it also, if you like, subscribe, all that sort of thing, you will get notified when I post a new video. Last week was I've had 2 weeks in the last month. One, I had COVID, and two, I had, this week was just crazy. It was just insane last week. So, but normally I have 6 videos go up every week, and they're up first thing in the morning, and at 4, I've started putting them up at 4 a.m. my time, and because I'm out of bed at 5 anyway, and that way people can see them a little earlier and before they go to work, and that seems to be working for quite a few people, so that's really good. So if there's anything you would like to see or anything you'd like me to do, this is very, very simple for my layout, but this is my layout, this is the close-up. I want to give my shameless plug. We are trying to reach 1,500 subscribers, and if we can reach that number, as soon as we do, I'm having a giveaway that is open to everybody. So it doesn't matter what country you're in, it is open to you, to each and every one of you. So the last giveaway I had was just for Australia and New Zealand. This one's going to be for everybody. So I'm going to let you guys know that up front. And as soon as we hit 1,500 subscribers, I think we're at like 1,350 or something like that. So like and subscribe, and I'll chat to you again soon, guys. Bye for now.